Hey buddy, do you love the great Buzz Delic? If not, then screw you.
Hello. I'm a good and loyal fan of Wake Forest University. Of course I love the great Buzz Delic. After all, he was hired by Ron Wellman.
Okay then. I will not verbally abuse you for the moment. Is this the Deacon Fight Club meeting? I am especially angry today and need to unleash my wrath upon the computer screens of some bad fans who do not love the Demon Deacon coach and athletic director enough.
Yes, this is the meeting of the Deacon Fight Club. Today's program is about how firing a coach allegedly over a lack of postseason success, and then hiring a replacement who has never won a postseason college game is the mark of a true Jedi. Casual fans don't grasp these subtleties. You must be the new prospective member a keeper told me about.
I love the great Buzz Delic, and even I cannot follow you. What in the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the sheer awesomeness that is being a Wake Forest fan, and how lucky we are that we didn't get into Duke or Stanford. What is your name?
Pudding Tame. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. Look pal, I came here to brawl with people who don't agree with everything I say, not for idle chit-chat with some geek. I am growing suspicious of your sports knowledge. I'm starting to think you may believe in voodoo. You know, crazy things like recruiting rankings and number of stars.
Don't be silly. Everyone knows that recruiting rankings don't matter. All that matters is that we speak lovingly of Wake Forest University, Ron Wellman and the great Buzz Delic, so many students, some of whom play sports, will choose Wake over Richmond and Loyola Marymount, whatever that is. As for my beliefs, they are simple but deeply held. I believe in the great trinity of Deacon Fight Club mythology. 1. The infallibility of Ron Wellman. 2. The awesomeness of the great Buzz Delic. And 3. The infinite power of the Wake Forest message board to control time and space.
Okay. My name is J-Bone. That is French for J is good. If we become friends, you can call me J-Bone's good. I am here to be initiated into the mysteries of Deacon Fight Club. Arlington Deek said I would fit right in here.
Well, let's see. If you are willing to unleash the dogs of illogic, ignoring such irrelevant and inflammatory things as statistics, number of stars, and won-loss records, in order to get to the only important issue. Whether we, the members of the Deacon Fight Club, believe someone is a good fan or a bad fan. And then, if they are a bad fan, to verbally abuse them. Then you may be right for Deacon Fight Club.
Well, I actually prefer to remind people that they probably have never played team sports, and that as such they have no right to comment on sports, Howard Cosell notwithstanding. But much like I learned the nuances of kicking a red ball rolled directly at my foot by another fourth grader, perhaps I can also learn multiple ways to fight with other WFU fans who do not share my love of Ron Wellman and the great Buzz Delic.
I see. Well, just so you know, I played team sports as a youth. I was a 3-star throw-up tackle player in grade school. My career was cut short when some schoolyard bully threw me to the ground, making me lose possession of the football and throw up on my PF Flyers. I immediately ran to the assistant principal and demanded retribution, but was met with only derision and laughter. She told me that being tackled was part of the game, and that the game would be boring if you never got tackled.
That is truly outrageous. Being tackled is only part of the game if you agree with it. Otherwise, it is schoolyard terrorism.
Exactly. I bet that assistant principal is somewhere right now expressing contrary opinions on internet message boards and engaging in other unacceptable behavior. It was at that moment that I resolved to spend my life battling the injustice of opposing perspectives. I created a new game called Throw Up and Cheer, in which I caught the ball and ran around the jungle gym while the other players cheered me on. That revolutionary game evolved into Deacon Fight Club.
I do not care about your playground humiliations. All that matters is that I am willing to employ my mighty keyboard and knowledge of other team sports, including Red Rover and Duck, Goose, in service of the Deacon Fight Club. So think of me as your own personal grasshopper. When I am able to snatch the autographed photograph of Nasty Deek from your Toyota Prius, It will signify that I am ready to wander through cyberspace on my own, seeking out those who would interrupt the repetitive chants of Wake followed by Forest, with talk of losses to junior high girls teams and other irrelevancies. What can you tell me about Deacon Fight Club?
We at Deacon Fight Club are a loyal and myopic group. It is our job to seek out logical two-sided discussion and squelch it by attacking those whose views are different from ours, by calling them bad fans, BAD fans, and other terrible names. Our rules expressly reject the sticks and stones doctrine in favor of the reverse projective existentialism espoused by our philosophical forefather, Pee Wee Herman.
What does that even mean?
It means that other people are what we say they are. This is why PhD is arrogant, and the great Buzdelic is the best coach in the room. The whole wide room.
Okay, I understand. What does this PhDQ speak of?
The Deacon Fight Club has long been charged with protecting the time and space controlling message board from those who would disagree with our opinions. But we are quickly shrinking in number, all because of the evil words typed by our nemesis PhD and his army of BAD fans. Well, that and the fact that our teams are among the worst in recorded history. That doesn't help.
Why does this PhD labor to cause the Deacon Fight Club membership to dwindle? Is he an enemy of message board concurrence? Does he not worship the great Buzdelic?
He is the archenemy of all of Deacon Land. He is called PhD because he is mean to us. He never responds when we call him names. That is so not fair. I told on him, but Kegels refused to punish him. It makes me so mad. I could just scream.
Dude, I don't care about your failed attempt at knocking on another poster. I want to know more of this PhD and his evil plans.
In the secret code long ago created by Wesley Crusher and R.J. Carl, who now slumbers in yonder TP, the phrase PhD means meanie who is mean to us. He trained under those devils at Duke University, and has now returned to Deacon Land, to defeat the synthetic homogeneity necessary to cause our 1- and 2-star recruits to happily honor their commitments to the great Buzdelic. Because, as you know, the first things recruits do after committing is to run to the message board to see what we have to say about it. Because they know the message board is the alpha and the omega.
I don't understand how this PhD's opinions on board posts cause the Deacon Fight Club to lose members. How could the ravings of a non-believer affect such a great establishment as the Deacon Fight Club?
He is a master in the evil arts. He uses black magic like statistics, box scores and objective facts to beguile those who are not true believers. Over time, more and more people fall under his spell and begin to falsely believe that maybe things are not going perfectly with Wake Forest sports. Absurd, I know. But some people actually believe this. There are even people who thought we should have beaten Winthrop. How can they think that when Winthrop only lost to Belmont by 27 points?
This Deacon Fight Club sounds fun. And this PhD and his evil minions sound like non-sports playing pansies. Where do I sign?
Well, first you have to complete a membership application using a number 2 pencil and in triplicate. There are 3 parts to the application.
I must complete an application. Are you shitting me? I am J-Bone. I played Little League Baseball for 3 straight years.
First, you have to write a compelling, politically correct and respectful essay on the relative college hotness of India Early and Kat Hobson. They are the appropriated, involuntary goddesses of Deacon Fight Club, and we have made an altar to them, out of old yearbook pages, that some internet stalker found. Fortunately, they are unaware that they are the Fight Club sweethearts, since they would almost certainly find us to be honking nerds.
So, we of the Deacon Fight Club worship these lovely women from afar, pretend to be friends with them, yet never actually get to talk to them.
That is correct.
No problem. I've been doing the same thing on Facebook for years. What else?
Second, you have to learn, perform, and memorize the secret Deacon Club dance. It is the way we identify each other at games and other social gatherings. Anytime you hear the Wake Forest fight song, you must immediately dance for 15 seconds. We stole the idea from Big Brother, but it works really well.
Surely you jest. A secret dance? No wonder the goddesses won't talk to you. That super hot chick from Arkansas dancing on Big Brother is one thing. A bunch of geeks flailing around to some lame fight song is something else altogether.
The dance is awesome and sacred. Behold, I will demonstrate. I learned those moves from watching Dance Fever. It was my third favorite show when I was a kid. Second only to the Chuck Mills Show. And professional putt-putt on Sunday afternoons.
I'm starting to think Deacon Fight Club may not be for me. It doesn't feel cool. In fact, I need to run home and get my high school leather jacket, so I can boldly reclaim my manhood after seeing that ridiculous dance. But okay, what else?
Finally, you have to pass an oral exam, jointly administered by all 5 of the other Deacon Fight Club members. We yell and scream nonsensical gibberish at you, looking completely off our rockers. You must quickly decipher our true intent and respond in a manner that simultaneously pays homage to the great Buzdalek, Polo Shirts and Major Matt Mason.
Is there a Stanley Kaplan course for this test?
No, but I can help you study. We can meet after the Maryland game, and I will test you on your knowledge of Deacon lore.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Okay. In the meantime, don't forget the first rule of Deacon Fight Club. Nothing is Buzdalek's fault.